That lighting looks okay. So that's the flex tail light. It's quite it's not very nice weather out there. We're going to, you can't see it there, it's outside the thing. So I've taken my tea bag stuff out there. Would you believe it? Yesterday I took my tea bag stuff out and I quite literally couldn't find my... I put my tea bags in one of my stuff sacks, so I took it out of that, and then I put it into a stuff sack. I don't know why I did that, and then I forgot that I put it in the stuff sack. You know, 10 minutes later. I was chatting with James and I just got distracted. Even he couldn't remember what I did with it. He knew I took it out, so we knew we had it. Alright, we're going to have to be a little bit careful with fuel. This is a bigger bottle, and I've normally not started this until the evening, and I'd started that much from this morning, so you definitely do lose. Oh no, where did I put my light up? I know. Oh, the rain's back again. Okay, alright, well that's got the kettle on. I think we'll have a cup of tea first because it's going to get dark anyway, so there's no point, we're not going to get anything else done in daylight. So cup of tea and then progress from there, I think. Right, so once that's boiling, just take it off. Blows out very easily. I must admit, this X boil is good. This weather kind of does your head in a bit. Blowing up again. It was supposed to be easing off. I think it's easing off. Oh dear. Nice cup of tea. So it's just coming up to 6, so we'll have a tea, chill out, unwind for a little bit, and then we will get some dinner going. Right, cheers. Right, this time we're gonna play it simple and have this Cedar Summit. I quite like these Cedar Summits. They are ridiculously expensive, £7.80, but sometimes you just want something quick, simple, tasty and efficient. And we need usage instructions, store in a cool place, preparation instructions, remove oxygen thing, add 300 ml boiling water, approximately fill line C, stir or leave for 8 minutes, serve. So 300 ml of water. Okay, so we'll put 300. Right. That's just over 300 ml. So we'll bring that to the boil. It is just over, but that's okay. All right, so we'll get that to the boil, and we're just going to have to keep an eye on fuel. If you're using this X boil, definitely just make sure that you've got, you know, plenty of fuel, because it's definitely not as efficient as the Trail Design Sidewinder that I use. So I think what I'll probably do, I wanted to try it for this trip, and I'm glad I've got it for this trip because it's kind of handy to try it without frying and cooking and everything. If you can't get a Trail Designs, and they're quite difficult to get because they won't import them into the UK easily, although it can be done, contact Trail Designs and they'll explain to you how it can be done. Well, maybe they will explain to you how it can be done. I don't know if they will or not, but it can be done, but you have to do it via a courier, and it's a bit more complicated, but it can be done. My friend did it, and it's not that complicated. But if you can't get the Trail Designs, or it's a little bit too expensive because it's not the cheapest of things, then this is, you know, a viable option. It's very lightweight. It's literally the weight of your pot. This is a 550 Toaks pot. It works well. You know, it's an efficient pot. The X-Boil FS 9100 Ultralight, I mean, it literally is just that, and the cooker is very lightweight. It is good. It is good. I like it. It's just maybe not the most efficient with fuel, because of course flames come up the side, but apparently they can't make it narrow because you get too much heat build up underneath. Plus there's also patents and things like that on some of these other designs. I don't know how they work it, but they have to do it like this because of patents and things like that. But if you want something, you can't realistically get much lighter than this. If there's something lighter than this, I don't think even the Trail Designs is as light as this. But I haven't weighed it. It would be interesting to compare the two, actually. One day I'll have to do a video comparing this and the Sidewinder. They can't actually be very much in it. I'm thinking that this cone is probably a bit lighter than the Trail Designs, simply because it's probably a bit smaller, but there can't be much in it. This pot probably is a little bit lighter than the 600 pot that I use, the EverNew 600. This is maybe a bit lighter, but again, there can't be much in it. The cooker, there's nothing in the cookers, and that's it. There is nothing else, you know, to it, because you're still going to use the same spoons, and you know, they're different, but there's probably not very much in it, to be honest. I ought to do I'll have to one day do a video on them. Use the same lighter. There really can't be much difference in them. So once that boils, then I'm going to have this. I should put it in here, This is the beef stew with potatoes. I want to try this. I must admit, these Summit to Eat meals, they are pretty good. I think these are okay, to be honest with you. These are okay. I'm gonna have to have a bit more of a think about my food. Those other, ooh, that's not bad. You know, if you look in there, that doesn't look too bad at all. That looks half decent, to be honest. I think that water is boiling. All right, let's get that water in here quickly while it's still nice and hot. Oh, that does look okay. I'm quite hungry. Yesterday I literally just had A, B, C. Okay, so you've got 3 lines in here, clearly indicated. Okay, that's probably just beyond the, no, where's my, where's my spoon? That's the other spoon, I don't want that, there it is. I'm forever losing stuff in camp. Oh, that does look quite nice actually. That doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad actually. I'm gonna have to get some more of those. It really doesn't look, I don't know what you'd be able to see, but that actually, I mean, okay, it looks like something the cat's brought up, but then that's because it's a freeze-dried meal. But it doesn't look bad. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, okay, so it said 8 minutes. Well, you know, it's 1:45. On my Garmin watch, top left, bottom right, press at the same time, starts the stopwatch. And in fact, oh no, it doesn't do it on this one, it's on the other one. And the stopwatch on here is a couple of presses on bottom left and then bottom right. Okay, so we got 2 stopwatches going. I know, there's always one. Anyway, we'll get this going. And then we're oh, I am looking forward to that. I am looking forward to that. I feel quite hungry this evening. Oh, I just had cheese and crackers yesterday. I couldn't really be bothered to cook yesterday. Oh, just gonna have to be careful with that. We've got plenty. We just need to make sure we got enough for morning breakfast. We've got plenty. I think we've got plenty. We just need to be a little bit cautious with it. Okay, so we've got GoPro batteries charging up in there. So this is the GoPro 10 that I'm using there. So I put a new battery in the GoPro 11. Oh, okay, right. Oh, we're going to stretch and unwind, and we'll get back to you in a minute. Okay, well, now is the moment of truth. It's had 10 minutes, I think, 11 minutes, so it should be well and truly done. I will show you. It looks well hydrated and it's still hot. I'll put my torch on one light, it won't blind you too much. That is not bad. That is nice. That is really, I must admit, that is really, that is nice. You know, this is probably as good, this is saying something now, but this is probably as good as those fusion meals. Oh, I've done a poor mess now. I left my thing in there. It's your fault, Paul. It's no wonder it didn't rehydrate properly. That thing's taken all the water out. It's hot. Or should we say it's not very efficient? Oh, it's hot too. That is nice. I think these Summit to Eat meals, I think are the best ones on the market now. The meat maybe is a little bit chewy, but to be honest, they're so small you can just swallow them anyway. That is really, really nice. That has to be, it's got to be like 9.5, maybe even 10 out of 10. I'm going to give it 10 out of 10. This is really nice. I'm not even going to mark it down for the beef being maybe not completely. It's not bad. And I must admit, even most of the beef is quite well done. I don't think even Paul Messner's Tony, behave. I don't think even Paul Messner's juicy sausage tastes as good as this. What you reckon, Joe? Tony, you're gonna get into serious trouble. Oh, I can't stop myself. Oh no. Dropped a bit of carrot. Well, at least Paul occasionally gives me a shout out, which is more than most other YouTubers ever do. Not that it bothers me, but damn it, all gone. That's a pain. I was enjoying that too. Oh. Oh. That was potato, beef stew with potato. Okay, as long as you just accept that the beef may not be 100% you know, hydrated, that was very very nice. Oh, I'll have to look on Amazon, see if they sell it. Stick a link below. Oh dear. that was nice though. I did enjoy that. Oh. Alright. Well, I got to blow my nose now. Typical. Eat my food, and then the next thing I got to do is blow my nose. Hang on, this mat is this mat's got the creeps. So I got to move this mat back down that way. Oh, yeah, it's creeping. It's got the real creeps, this. Oh yeah. Right. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, I would say excuse me, but I'm too much of a pig to do such kind nice things. Oh. Oh dear, that was nice. Oh. It's worth all that cold. It was cold, it was miserable, it was wet, it was just horrible walking. It was really quite miserable weather for walking in earlier on. Really, really, truly unpleasant walking conditions. But you pitch up your tent and it's still quite breezy outside. I'll try and set the weather station up outside, but it's not blowing as hard, I don't think, but it's pretty blustery, and it's so nice in here. We're well protected, it's cozy, it's comfy, we've got a nice comfy bed, nice comfy sleeping bag, nice jacket. Although I think PhD need to reevaluate their comfort ratings on their jackets. I'm not quite sure where they get -18 from, but never mind. It's or 15. So say this is -15 here. This coat. I don't think so, but never mind. I do like PhD stuff. I like to support, you know, a British small manufacturer where possible. But yeah, I don't. I think you have to take their ratings with a little bit of a pinch of salt. But yeah, the sleeping bag is PhD. I mean, this PhD sleeping bag, I've had this. I must try and do some reviews on some of this other stuff. I've had some of this stuff so bloody long now. So you can actually, with me and my channel, not these new people coming along every 2 minutes who think they're expert after one video and a few likes. I mean, I've been using stuff, I'm starting to wear it out now. We've been using it so long, but this sleeping bag is doing well. I'm gonna have to blow my nose. It's just these new YouTubers, they make me laugh a bit, really, some of them. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm gonna blow my nose, and I'll see you all a bit later.